My name is Noel Russell. I'm from New Orleans. I've been a musician since 9 years old, so you do the math. uh, I wrote down a lot of stuff that I have here. Uh, I've been in the art world for, like I said, a long time. I've seen a lot of things. You know, it doesn't seem like a long time, but I've had a lot of time to reflect upon people. I, I remember when I was uh, ooh, real young, couldn't even walk, and my world was people's legs. Okay, because that's where you are. And they had had this top that you would spin and it would make this sound. Big old, that was my world. I remember that. From that age up until now, I was cognizant of everything. And I studied people and I always wanted to know why they did what they did to each other, you know. And I never got really a true answer for it, whatever. But, you know, money, stuff like that, fame, fortune, different things. But I wrote down things of what gives my life meaning. Family, true friendships, helping your children along their life, knowing you have helped others through rough times. This is very important. Every one of us here on the face of this earth is not here for ourselves. We're here for each other. Okay, this is a school. You're living in a body, which is your house. Just like you go to the moon in your spacesuit. You know, you get out of that spacesuit, you're gonna die. Okay, when it's time for you to turn this in, you're gone. We're spirits, you know, and we're just renting everything, you know. You know, we may think we own this house. We may think, well, this is my car. It's paid for. This house is paid for. Well, first of all, you got to keep paying taxes on it. It ain't yours. All right. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Shoes that you got on. I've seen people with shoes from Goodwill. Then you find out that the shoes belonged to a boy who was in an auto accident. He died. He couldn't take the shoes with him. You don't never see no Brinks truck going to the graveyard. You know, all your money will be right here. You don't even you take nothing with you. You come here naked, you leave here naked, okay? You can't even take your body, it turns to dust. It's fertilizer, okay? I mean, they don't bury people in what I guess they're trying to keep from thinking that they're mortal, so they put them in tombs. Now, you still turn to dust when you open that car. All right, okay. So, family, knowing that you've helped others through, it's very rewarding. Every time you do something for somebody on the streets, don't you feel good when you help this person? I mean, you really helped them. You know, they fell out, scraped their knee. You helped them get up. You helped to wait till the ambulance. And when it's finally over, you feel really good. That's what life's about, feeling good about helping each other. You know, period. That's why we're here. And God watching us, too. Okay? Knowing you've lived with honor and integrity. You know, being true to yourself. Not what Jim say, John say, who's whatever, you know. They can't even live their own life. And they're going to tell you got to live your life. You know, it's like a bank robber. He's been in penitentiary 15, 20 times. He's going to tell you how to rob a bank. Man, please. You know, please. All right? Okay. Staying the course. Staying the course with your beliefs, what you really believe in, knowing that you stayed faithful to yourself. Okay? That your faith to our own self be true. Knowing that my living has not been in vain, hearing from friends from years past that says how much they appreciated having me in their lives. That's a very nice thing. For 20, 30 years, you meet somebody and say, man, you know, you really helped me out 30 years ago, you really, you know, et cetera, et cetera. If my life would end today, I cannot ask for a better life. That's true. I have a wonderful wife. You know, I think she's one of the most loving people that I've ever known. And she's the friendliest. And she'll help you out with anything. A wonderful mother, wonderful father, wonderful children. You know, I couldn't ask for anything more. Okay. How do you think about your own dying? Death is an experience by the living that is the sadness of it. The loved ones grieve for the departed, but all is not as it may seem. Change is inevitable. The caterpillar becomes a butterfly, an acorn a mighty oak, the ugly duckling a beautiful swan. Life is eternal. What is called death in reality is transition. I have no fear of death. It will come when it will come. Life is too short to constantly worry about the end of your time on earth. I live every day as though it may be the last, as it may be. We are only passing through. At any time, your time may be up. So I make the most of each day as it could be my last. And if it is, I can rest assured I've done my best. With the time given to me, death has its time limit also. Revelations, King James, 2014. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. So I go forward in life giving what help I can to the world I've been placed in. With these things in mind, I wish you love, peace, and happiness. What would you say to my 20-year-old self? You have traveled far and long. You did what you could to uplift your fellow man. The road to home is long in suffering, short in time. You have always given your best, and that's all anyone can do. Your questions have always been, what do you need? How can I help you? I speak to you from the future. Persevere, be strong, trust in the Lord, keep the faith. Do all you can do to help those who cannot help themselves. Strive to keep your integrity. Though it may seem hopeless, it is not. In the end, you will win. Thank you.